Hey guys, it's Raven Scry. I hope everyone's doing well out there. We've just launched into our 6th lockdown here in Melbourne, Australia. A couple of days ago we did, and it's getting a little bit tiresome, I have to say, but I'm here and I'm feeling a calling to connect back into the video I did, A Needle in My Arm. So we all know what topic I'm talking about there. I'm going to try to avoid certain words so that my video doesn't get deleted. So getting back to the needle topic, there are different sorts that are being offered at this time, and I know a lot of people that I've been speaking to are in a lot of distress and worry, and it's totally understandable. I feel like it's so important to remember that you have the power to decide what is best for you. And as Spirit says in another video that I did, it's your choice, and this is a huge part of you trusting your own body, trusting your own knowing. And if something doesn't feel right, listen to that inner guidance that you have right there with you. Now, this topic is difficult to speak to because in each case there are so many variables. So the main focus should really be what your intuition is telling you, not others, not the collective, not your fear, but researching and learning whatever it is you need to know, and then connecting into that quiet, still place inside that's deep in your heart. And in that place, listen from there. Now, I'm planning to do a few videos connecting to Spirit about some of the main types that are currently available to us at this time. I'm going to connect to one each video and connect to Spirit and just allow myself to experience the possibilities of having each particular one. So I'm going to connect to it in the form of a visualization. So I'm going to imagine myself moving into a chair that's placed there for me, connecting in with Spirit, and from there they give me a shot of this particular one. Today's the AZ that I'm going to go with, and through this I'm going to experience anything that's needed to be shared about it, anything in the experience. Now, this is only my experience, but it is acting as a guide to what can be shared from Spirit at this time. So take what you will from this. So the first one today is AZ. Now, as I connect with Spirit, as I connect and move toward the chair, this chair that I'm going to be seated in. Now, I seat myself in this chair, and I also ask for any protection from this process, because although it's not in my actual physical body, it is in spirit and it's connected to my light body. So after this, I ask that everything is cleared from my energy field that's experienced. So as I connect now, seated in the chair, awaiting the needle. And as it's given, firstly, I notice there's a metallic taste in my mouth, and it's like it's in some way connecting into dental work or to fillings. There's a feeling of toxicity in my mouth, is what my attention has been taken to. Now, I also feel my glands in my throat are raised and kind of pushing upward, and I'm feeling a change, although subtle, a change in my breathing. Now, I'm also feeling my heart beating a little bit faster, and there's some skipping beats that I can feel. Now, I'm also having reference now to grey hairs appearing on my head suddenly. It's like just these sudden realisation of these grey hairs. And I'm noticing that thyroid, it's like I'm noticing that my thyroid function is being blocked in some way, and I'm starting to feel like these tingles through my feet. And as I just sit and connect more, it's like I'm feeling this pressure in my head, and it's making me in some way feel a bit nauseous. It's like this pressure in my head that's making me feel a bit sick, and it's just uncomfortable. Now, I'm also noticing that my ears are getting a bit hot. And again, I feel as though it's connected in some way to my heart, like there's a little bit of pressure in my heart and my breath. It's like it's subtly there, but I'm just feeling this heaviness. Now, as I ask Spirit can we move along into the future, and what effect it can have into the future. Now, I'm hearing electrical and body's electrical interference. And as I hear that, it's like I feel this hot feeling in my head. And it's like I feel connected to a frequency that makes me feel like I'm under high stress. It's like I kind of feel like this cloud that's come over me. And I want to say I feel like I'm hallucinating. And I feel this really highly strung and uptight feeling, and like anxiety attacks. And I feel like there's just this constant interference coming in. And it's almost like I have something metal inside my body that's attracting a negative frequency, and there's no rest, there's no break. It's just a loop that keeps constantly going around and around. Now, in the way that I'm experiencing this, I feel disorientated and like it's perpetuating this frequency. And it feels like it's perpetuating a frequency of fear in a loop, is the way I'm experiencing this. So I move later along after having this shot. It's like I moved forward a little bit, and now I'm moving further on down the timeline, and I feel like I'm getting cramps inside my legs and in my body. And I want to say there's these kind of lumps that have appeared in my flesh, and I feel as though it's from toxicity. There's some kind of lumps that have formed. It feels like some sort of tumours. I want to say it could be like cancer in limbs. But the way that I see it is like these black tumours. Now, I'm also experiencing electric shocks, and it's like metal interfering with the body in some way. But over time, the body trying to get rid of this toxicity that's inside, but it can't, and it's like it's developing into a disease. Now, I know this is quite intense and negative, what's coming through, and I ask this experience to be lifted now from me. Now, I need to be clear, this is not advice, and you need to really follow your own intuition in this area, because that's the only thing that will give you clarity for what you individually need. So now I ask, is there anything that anyone can do to protect if they've already had this? Now, Spirit shows me how important it is to keep your body healthy, and in particular to stay earthed and grounded, literally bare feet on the earth and in the water. It's very, very crucial to stay connected and maintain this connection to the earth resonance and frequency, particularly if you've had something like this. They're giving me a few health things to mention, which I don't normally want to do so much of on my videos, but I'll just quickly speak to them, talking about high mineral levels, salts, magnesium, potassium, fruits and vegetables, seafood, particularly if you eat meat, protecting from too much exposure to Wi-Fi is very important, and they're talking about antioxidants, green juices. Now, they're saying that this can greatly disperse side effects, but to really be careful of high-intensity frequencies like mobile phone towers, and even sleeping with your phone on near you, close to you, particularly at night when you sleep, switching it off. So they talk about these constant frequencies can wear down the immunity. And in a general sense, for all of us, they can, but it's like they're just saying to be mindful of never-ending loops that affect you over time, loops of frequency like, a mobile phone getting its reception coming and coming and coming. And if that's right near you, you're having that come into your body. So it's just these loops, trying to eliminate them, because this metallic element that I was sensing earlier, it's like it connects to that and causes greater damage. So with all that said, I want to thank Spirit today for what they've shared. And again, this is not intended as advice. Make your own decisions, your own choices, what's right for you. But this felt today like an important topic to speak to, so take whatever you feel from the sharing. So just to let you know, I'll do another video on this soon. If you have any thoughts or feelings or anything you'd like to share from the video, please pop it in the comments below. But just please be mindful of the use of words, because I just don't want this to be deleted. I'm trying to sneak it in under the radar. Also, I'm still taking readings and quantum sessions. If you'd like either of those, please go to the About page of the channel and just read a little bit about what I'm offering, and you can contact me from the email address there. Okay guys, take care. Ravenscry signing off.